about one of my favorite stories, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, written by Judi Barrett and drawn by Ron Barrett. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. We're all sitting around the big kitchen table. It's Saturday morning, Pancake Money. Mom was squeezing oranges for juice. Henry and I were playing on how many pancakes we each could eat. And Grandpa was doing the flipping. Seconds later, something flew through the air, headed toward the kitchen ceiling, and landed right on Henry. After we realized that the flying object was only a pancake, we all laughed, even Grandpa. Breakfast continued quite uneventfully. All the other pancakes landed in a pan and all of them were eaten, even the one that landed on Henry. That night, touched off by the pancake incident at breakfast, Grandpa told us the best tall-tale bedtime story he ever told. Across the ocean, over huge bumpy mountains, across 3 hot deserts and 1 smaller ocean, there lay the tiny town of Chew and Swallow. In most ways, it is not like any other tiny town. It had a main street lined with stores, houses with trees and gardens around them, a schoolhouse with only 300 people, and some assorted cats and dogs. But there is no food stores in the town of Chew and Swallow. They didn't need any. The sky supplied all the food that they could possibly eat. The only thing that was different about Chew and Swallow was its weather. It came 3 times a day, at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything that the people ate came from the sky. Whatever the weather served, that was what they ate. But it never rained rain, it never snowed snow, and it never blew just wind. It rained things like soup and juice, snowed mashed potatoes and green peas, and sometimes the wind blew in storms of hamburgers. The people could watch the weather report on television, and they could even hear a prediction for the next day's food. When the townspeople went outside, they carried their plates, cups, napkins, forks, and knives with them, so they could always be prepared for any kind of weather. If there's leftovers, and there usually were, the people took them home and put them into the refrigerators in case they got hungry between meals. One day, the menu varied. By the time the townspeople woke up, breakfast was coming down. After a brave shower of orange juice, little clouds of sunny side-up eggs moved in, followed by pieces of toast and jelly sprinkled down for the toast. Most of the times, it rained milk afterwards. For lunch one day, frankfurters already in the rolls blowing from the northwest over 5 miles per hour. There were mustard clouds nearby, and then the wind shifted to the east and brought baked beans. A drizzle of soda finished off the meal. Dinner one night consisting of lamb chops, coming heavy at times with occasional ketchup. Periods of peas and baked potatoes were followed by a gradual clearing with a wonderful Jell-O stain in the west. The Sanitation Department of Chew and Swallow had an unusual part from the Sanitation Department. It had to remove all the that fell on the sidewalks, houses, and lawns. Workers cleaned up after every meal and fed it all to the cats and dogs. And then they emptied it into the surrounding oceans for the fish and turtles and whales to eat. The rest of the food was put back into the soil, so the soil would be richer for the people's farms. Life for the townspeople was delicious until the weather took a turn for the worst. The chew and swallow digest. Spaghetti ties up town. One day there was only gorgonzola cheese all day long. The next day there was only broccoli all overcooked. And the next day there's Brussels sprouts and peanut butter with mayonnaise. The other day there was a pea soup frog. Nobody could see where they were going. They could barely find the rest of the food that was put into the frog. The food was getting larger and larger, and so were the portions. People were getting frightened. Violent storms blew up frequently. Awful things were happening. One Tuesday, there's a hurricane of bread balls all day long. There was soft rolls and hard rolls, some with seeds and some without. There was white bread and rye and whole wheat toast. Most of it that was larger than they had ever seen bread balls before. It was a terrible day. Everyone had to stand off. Roofs were damaged. The sanitation department of Chance was beside itself. The mess took the workers 4 days to clean up. The sea was full of floating rolls. To help out, the people piled up as much stale bread as they could in the backyard. The birds picked at it, but it just got staler and staler. Storm of pancakes one morning. A huge pour of maple syrup nearly flooded the town. A huge pancake covered the school. No one could get it off because of its weight, so they had to close the school. And lunch one day brought 15-inch drifts of cream cheese and jelly sandwiches. Everyone ate themselves sick, and the day ended with a stomachache. There was an awful salt and pepper wind, accompanied by an even worse tornado. People were sneezing themselves silly and running to avoid the tomatoes. The town was a mess. There was seeds and pulp everywhere. The sanitation department of Chew and Swallow gave up for itself. The job was too big. Everyone feared for their lives. They couldn't go outside most of the times. Many houses had been badly damaged by giant meatballs. Stores were boarded up. There was no more school for the children. So the decision was made to abandon the town of Chew and Swallow. It was a matter of survival. The people grew of stale bread sandwich style with peanut butter, took the absolute necessities with them, and set sail on the rafts for a new land. After being afloat for a week, they finally reached a small coastal town which welcomed them. The breads had held up surprisingly well enough for them to build temporary houses for themselves out of it. The children had school then, and the adults all tried to find places for themselves in the new land. The biggest change they had to make was buying food at a supermarket. They found it odd that the food was kept on shelves, packaged in boxes, in cans and bottles. Meat that had to be cooked that was in the refrigerators. Nothing came down from the sky except rain and snow. The clouds above their heads were not male fried eggs. No one got hit by a hamburger again, and nobody dared to go back to Chilling's World to see what happened. They were too afraid. Henry and I were awakened to the very end of Grandpa's story. Remember his goodnight kiss. The next morning, we woke up to see snow falling outside our window. We ate breakfast a little faster than usual so we could go sleighing with Grandpa. We were sleighing down the hill. We thought we saw a giant pat of butter at the top. We could almost smell mashed potatoes. The end. Thank you for enjoying my beautiful story. Bye.